Things may look a little different at your polling place this August. Paper and pen have been removed and replaced with the Badger Books, the City of De Pere's new electronic solution to poll books. In 2017, the Wisconsin Elections Commission staff developed the Badger Book to be used in Wisconsin polling places on Election Day. The electronic poll book software is specific to Wisconsin election practices and statutes. These electronic poll books are safe, secure, and accurate. Badger Books are not connected to the internet or any other network outside the polling place. So what are they and how do they work? Badger Books are simply an electronic version of the paper poll books that you're used to seeing in 3-ring binders at the polls. The electronic poll book makes the process faster for voters and reduces the potential for errors by poll workers. The Badger Book is primarily used to check in voters, process absentee ballots, and register voters on Election Day. On the back end of the election process, the Badger Books eliminate countless hours of work put in by city staff to input Election Day voter registrations and record voter participation. The Badger Book maintains the voter number and count independent of poll worker input. Overall, Badger Books simplify the process at the polls because voters are no longer required to get in a line based on their last name or the ward they live in. The system recognizes these differences and issues voter numbers sequentially, so any voter can go to any station at their polling place to check in. That brings us to Election Day. The process will be much the same. The voter will state their name and address, and the poll worker will look up their information in the Badger Book. The voter will then show their photo ID. The Badger Book screen provides all valid types of ID selections that can be used, including specific expiration dates, so the poll worker can be certain they're accepting a valid Wisconsin photo ID. The poll worker will then turn the Badger Book screen around so the voter can verify their information and sign with their finger, much like a credit card process at a retail store you might be used to. The machine will then automatically print a voter number slip that the voter will use to get their ballot. And here's a few important things to know. The Badger Books do not contain any confidential voter information. Hacking a Badger Book is not possible because the books are not connected to the internet. They are only connected via LAN to the other machines at the same polling place. Election Day registration information is encrypted. The Badger Books have the entire statewide voter database. And why does this matter? If a voter shows up to vote in De Pere, but they actually live, for example, in the town of Lawrence, the system automatically alerts the poll worker about the voter being in the wrong polling place. The system can provide the poll worker with the voter's correct information, and they can pass that along to the voter. Voters can also register to vote on the Badger Books. Voters looking to register won't need to stand in one line to register and then another line to check in. Finally, just want to tell you that because this is a new process for our poll workers, please be patient and kind as they learn the new process. Badger Books were created by the Wisconsin Election Commission to improve the voter process. While the poll books may look different, they should make check-ins simpler and faster. Plus, the process cuts down the time it takes for city staff to input Election Day voter registrations and records of voter participation. The electronic poll book software is specific to Wisconsin election practices and statutes. Most importantly, the new electronic poll books are safe, secure, and accurate. We'll see you at the polls.